to a baby that took two to make. Coward, you a fake. How you gon' look in your son's face and turn your back? They gon' start another family, dog. What type of is that? She said it's okay. Rubbed my head and told me to relax. Like she was recording tracks. Said, I know you wanna change the world, but for the night, please, just reach over and hit the lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems alright. And how you make the darkness seem so bright. I'm feeling like things gon' be alright. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems alright.
Happy holidays from all of us here at 2K TV, and welcome to our holiday special.
We hope you're enjoying the holidays with family, friends, loved ones, and of course, showing that 2K dominance on
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the three.
Personal foul. Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Green, the pass to Martin. Finished off by Martin.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And the Grizzlies with possession. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Prince.
And you guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy just always in hustle mode, every play, trying to do more for his team. Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Here is Porter. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Now Smith, following the three-point attempt by MP. Knocks it loose and stolen by Prince. It's tipped. Martin with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Porter passes to Smith. Back to Porter.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. I was able to talk with the Rockets head coach. I asked him about their offensive strategy given their 0-2 record against this team. He said, same as ever. Get to the rim. Pretty simple, Kevin, but with their athleticism and their finishing ability, he clearly thinks it's their best option. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And so here is Houston. Grizzlies making the shot. And the basket is good. Grizz has got 15. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping them in front. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Now a timeout called by Houston. And Greg, one thing about that winding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Here's Christopher, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And it's Smith missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Nice shot by Brooks.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the shot goes in.
And it's thanks to some quick thinking from MP. Swiped the ball and got the fast break rolling.
Knocked loose. And MP throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Green. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Christopher, the pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Prince. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Pretty much all of it buckets coming from inside the paint now.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can.
Oh, yeah! And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points.
31. The Rockets. 7.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
At the guard spots, we'll see Morant and Brooks. Then there's Jackson. Then it's MP. And it's Aldama in the 4-man position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Mavericks lit up the floor. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
With injuries and Clark as teams prepare for the playoffs, this is the time of year where we really see the value of depth.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, teams that can go 10 deep really have a nice luxury of being able to spread out their minutes, I think, which helps keep the stars fresh for the stretch run and keep them from being overworked.
Here's Christopher. Back to Green. Green draws the double. 3 on the clock. The Rockets with a new 14. Smith kicks to Tate. Goes back up. And the rejection by MP. Here's Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Prince has got 5 assists in the game.
And for a big man, Jackson has a sound jump shot. Perfect for the modern NBA.
Pass to Tate. Tipped away. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got his second bucket.
And really pushing the tempo. Fast break buckets, a big factor for them offensively.
And you know what, guys? Despite their pace of play, they seem to be the fresher team, running the defense ragged.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movements.
And stolen by Prince. And MP throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Passes to Smith. 1:46 left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. Got a piece of it. Tries to keep it alive. And again, the turnover by the Rockets. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Payne finds Prince. Great open look there. Prince has got 35 in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And there's the call on Jones.
Jones.
That is his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Garuba's checked in, and Martin subbed in for Smith.
Usman Garuba. Kenyon Martin Jr.
Now the pass to Matthews. Houston moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Garuba. From 15 feet away, misses off the left iron.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and it's Dylan Brooks in for Bain. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. To the inside. Martin against Jackson. Martin the pass to Porter. Inside. And he makes good on the layup.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
And B getting it done for the Grizzlies. His stat line has been terrific.
21. The Rockets. 15.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
So on the floor for Houston, the post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year team, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
6 to shoot, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Porter, bounce pass. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Free throw good, Smith. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
Morant with the steal. Down low, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Green kicks to Porter. Back to Green, launches it. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got 5.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Brandon Clark in for Jackson. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Tate's checked in. Porter passes to Tate. Back to Porter. And the layup falls.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, that was impressive. Kevin Porter Jr. The concentration needed to score that one, very impressive.
Count the basket.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Poke loose and stolen by Prince. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, they have finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
For Memphis, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And here's Prince outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Prince has got 45 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
From beyond the arc, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic and has set himself up for some success in this league.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
To halt the run, gets it to go from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Kicks to Clark. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. That one good for 2.
Spreading the wealth. MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Outside, Green. Back to Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
Second free throw, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Green taking his time here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Inside, Green's energetic play makes him really hard to contest without fouling. Defense's best effort turns into a foul.
Both free throws good from Green. And so here's Memphis. And here's Prince outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team.
MP has been leading the charge for the Memphis Grizzlies. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Prince out there with Jones. Then it's Williams. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Matthews, no good. Memphis has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. From deep, Prince. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside Matthews. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Matthews. Pass to Garuba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Matthews with it. Over Prince. Matthews, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And the foul called up. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint is
when these streets are safe to play. Vision my own swimming in play with.
like the exorcist. Then they gave. I beg for God's help. I'm your disciple, and certainly I'm the N, the A to the S-I-R. If I wasn't, I must have been my ways, staring at my reflection in the mirror, sitting still in the chair like my conception. When everything around me got cloudy, the chair became a king's throne. My destiny found me. It was clear why the struggle was so painful. Metamorphosis, this is what I changed to. And God, I'm so thankful.
Y'all tryna eat. I'm tryna feast. Y'all tryna eat. I'm tryna feast. They know I'm bipolar, Bill. When I'm nice, see what you get when I'm on tame. Reality on tape, I'm the same. Terry got the mic to touch, I keep that Range Rover for my mama. Roger that my mama told me don't you cry over no spill meal. Yummy 8 tryna mac kiss meal. Shout out to the homies I be keeping. Like they low all my friends like me last year. I drove all the way here, we out here for a feast. Put that minus touch on me, you don't eat, I'm trying to feast.
In this season of NBA 2K23, which of the following rewards can you earn?
Is it reindeer accessories, a snowman costume, a magic carpet, or all of the above? We couldn't make this any easier for you, so you better enjoy this VC. We didn't even have to wrap it. Perfect gift. Here you go.
Take it, enjoy it, love it, use it, spend it.
And I think this is where the grind of the season really starts to add up, Smitty. How do you tough it out in the late season?
You gotta be resilient, BA. The season will do everything it can to wear you down. And it's on you not to let that happen.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the 3. And from where we sit, Rookie of the Year is MP's to lose. He's the definitive favorite at this point.
Well, the body of work he's put together speaks for itself. Fantastic start to his career, and he has silenced his doubters all season long.
Here's Porter, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Ja Morant picks one up.
Well, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
He does not get the second one. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A., controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
So it's the Rockets now. After the basket by Memphis, Porter finds Green. Martin, the pass to Smith. Lets it go. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And he's good on the second. We played just over a minute here in the first. MP outside. Back to Morant. MP outside. Good, and the setup by Morant. Prince has got 6 points.
And that's just good positioning by MP on the play. He's right where he wants to be to take that quick shot.
Shot from the low post is good.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Prince has gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Stolen by MP. Pass to Bane. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Porter against Moran. Pass to Şengün. Back to Martin. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second. The Rockets shooting about 41%. So the Houston 5 right now. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Josh Christopher is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Here's Christopher. The ball's knocked loose. And here's Moran outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
When you think of MP, his natural leadership and impressive work ethic jump out at you. It's why he's so respected.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong. They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's Porter. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Oh, Adams with the block.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. MP, the pass to Moran. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Morant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Timeout called. Houston, last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Pass to Christopher. Back to Porter. Here's Christopher, guarded by Bane. Outside, Green. Back to Christopher. 6 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. A nice shot by Smith. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
BA, the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Oh, my goodness! Watch out. Oh, that had some mustard on it. MP showing some real force on the finish.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Smith. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Prince. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Ooh, poked away. Outside, Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Moran against Porter. Pass to Smith. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks is checked in. Martin, he's checked in for Houston. Matthews comes in for Christopher. Prince with the bucket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
B.A., I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail, an example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Şengün against Jackson. Here's Martin. And too long on the shot. And Memphis shooting has been incredible, 72%. Prince. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And one, MP, one tough customer.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
At the line for Memphis, MP.
54 seconds left to play in the first half. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
MP is the kind of player that will do whatever his team asks of him. And he's doing it tonight by scoring.
Pass to Matthews. Back to Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Porter. Shoots over Moran. The Rockets with another miss.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Tipped. MP against Martin. Outside Porter.
Memphis foul. MP. His third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Kevin Porter Jr. 2 shots.
That's good from Porter. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Prince. It's good! It's good! And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
61. The Rockets. 27.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Prince in at the 3, small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint. They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside, Green. Poke loose and stolen by Bain. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Prince has got 36 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Martin misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Prince down low. He's guarded by Martin. And MP with a basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Back to Porter. Got a piece of it. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Porter with the steal. Here's Green. Blocked! And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Martin. And that comes off the assist by Green. Martin's got 7.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Connects from downtown.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Garuba's checked in for the Rockets. Tate comes in for Smith. 4 on the clock. Oh, and Jackson with the block. The 3 from Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Substitution for the Rockets.
1:57 left in the third. Back to Porter. To the left side wing. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And here's MP from outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Porter, the pass to Green. .116 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Porter from downtown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Morant. Here's Prince. Over Tate. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Prince has got 43 points.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Hey, expanding his range. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Porter against Clark. Garuba. Oh, MP with a block. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Prince has got 49 in the game.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
He's still feeling it. And again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court.
Get you some! Show us some power.
Nice!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Fantastic defense there, but he somehow still got the fadeaway jumper to go.
Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Tillman. Now Bain. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
On the wing, Bain lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Here's Christopher.
Great energy on defense from MP. Really working hard, getting under the skin of the shooters.
And they get it back. Jackson finds Bain. Now Morant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Tate. Blocked! Tate against MP. Pass to Tillman. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tillman's got 4 points in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Morant. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. And got it. Another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Here's Tate. Pass to Garuba. Looking to end the run. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. MP with it. And MP throws it down hard.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Here's Prince. Shots blocked. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Fernando's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution for the Rockets, Bruno Fernando.
A minute 29 left in the final quarter. Drops in the three.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And that one misses. Houston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Fernando. Here's Matthews.
Get outside, get outside.
Just 5 on the clock. Back to Christopher. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Great communication there sets up MP for the jam. He's right on cue to catch the pass.
Pass to Christopher. Here's Matthews. Oh, they get a hand on it. Washington outside. Outside Bertans. The 3. The shot won't fall. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I'm back, baby. Hey, turn me up a bit. Turn me up some. Yeah. Ooh, hey, look. They're like, ain't no way he back. I'm back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than targets, teeth wanna ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Yeah. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Rondo weak.
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with 2 incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Now a look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. He drains the quick shot. Prince has got 5 now.
What else can the defense do? Sometimes MP, look, he's going to make it regardless.
Morant against Young. That's tipped and stolen by Prince. All alone. Oh, my.
Nice finish.
That is ridiculous. If somebody doesn't start campaigning for MP to be in the dunk contest, man, we're missing out.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense, and he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concerned about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Yeah, and clearly he wants his guys to play with energy and aggression on D. Quick feet, sharp movement.
We play just over a minute here in the first. From deep, Prince, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And the layup is good. That's 12 points for Prince.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Poked away, and that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Prince. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat-out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now, here's Bain. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. Looking for the first basket of the game. Young passes to Collins. To end the drought, Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And that sends MP to the free throw line.
Shooting one.
It's on A.J. Griffin. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Grizzlies? That one misses for Prince.
With MP, not only do you get a great guy, you get a player with tremendous work ethic. This guy, he is a coach's dream.
And the rejection by Jackson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Prince, and it's Memphis with another.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
And that one misses. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Brooks checked in for Bain. And the second free throw, good. And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in. Giving his all on that play. MP working hard to win the whistle.
Okongwu's checked in for Capella. The Hawks trail by 18. Young dishes to Collins. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins from the corner. He can't get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
And the Hawks making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Now, here is Young. No points in the game yet for him. Over Morant. Young's shot is good.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Prince's shot is good. Here's Young. He's in rare territory with those scoring numbers. It's not often we talk about a player averaging over 35 points a game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Now, here is Young. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Prince, that's for two. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Prince has got 25 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here they go. And finished off by Morant.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here is Young. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And that one's good, Morant.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's Memphis, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Here we go, fans. Coming to the court right now.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Houston lit up the floor. He finished with 59 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
5 to shoot. Collins finds Young. Knocked away. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
This ball.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Griffin against Jackson to end the run. They get it back. Griffin's shot is good.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Prince. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Johnson, he's checked in for Capella. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Trae Young. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
Man, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Memphis has gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Johnson. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Johnson surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Aldama. Again, Memphis.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Bain against Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Griffin. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Dylan Brooks comes in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Snatched up. Kicks it out to Johnson. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Prince.
Have mercy.
Wow.
Tyus Jones.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away.
And another one.
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing third all-time for scoring in a season.
And guys, don't look now, but Michael Jordan's scoring mark from 1987 is in his sights.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game for Atlanta. They've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. .50 seconds left here in the second. And Holiday kicks to Bogdanovich. The pass to Kaminsky. Okongwu with it. Adams defending. Okongwu, the pass to Holiday. Clock is at 3. And Jones sends it back.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Memphis has gone along perfectly from three-point range. Tonight they've gone 5 for 5. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in.
Trae Young.
Here's Young. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Prince, the pass to Adams. It's good.
Nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
And here's Young. Throws it up high. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite. MP has been leading the charge for the Grizzlies.
18. The Grizzlies, 59.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing.
Good, he hits again.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into third place for most points in a season. Amazing.
And can you believe he has passed Michael Jordan for third most points in a season? It's rare you ever see his airness get passed on any list.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Prince. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Yeah, MP is having one of those nights, scoring effectively and doing it pretty much any way he wants.
And another steal for him. And that's his sixth steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And so here's Memphis. Jackson dishes to Morant. From deep, Prince. And good, he hits it again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Over to the wing. Collins kicks to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Left side, Griffin. Shot to stop the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Teams first.
Steven Adams picks one up. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
That's a really nice job from MP to invite the contact and then get to the line.
And he's good on the second. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the left side wing. Adams trying to free himself up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
To the paint. Here's Griffin. And the rejection by MP. Morant kicks to Prince. There's the drive. And MP throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Bogdanovich against Bain. Stolen. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Hawks shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. So the wing on the left. Prince against Griffin. Capella, the pass to Griffin to stop the run. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly...
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Bain. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by Jackson. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Hunter's checked in for Griffin.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Clark. Goes up the baseline and got it. Another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Hawks. The Grizzlies also making a change. Tyus Jones is checked in for MP. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Then I get lost in the abyss. I'm a quiet, but I like to talk. You could bet I'm in my head, but you could bet I'm. Look, these be my sons. Without me, they be done. Where the would you get all your mobile pictures from? That's why I've been living on this island with my. Ignoring all the, cause my energy is priceless. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too.
I joined coaching Michael Jordan because he had a respect for coaches and he had a desire.
You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Filling out the wings, it'll be Suggs and Wagner. Mo Bamba out there with Banchero, and it's Anthony in at the point. Now here's Wagner. Anthony outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Suggs, guarded by Bain. Suggs, no good. And here's Memphis, out to the wing. Morant finds Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
It's stolen by MP. Here's Morant. finished off the break.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Orlando calls timeout. Their last encounter in Orlando.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Now here's Wagner. 11 points for him last game against Brooklyn. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Dylan Brooks checked in. And Orlando shooting a rough 29% from the field here.
Boy, guys, you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
On the court for the Magic. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bamba in at the 5. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He ended up with 70 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I liked about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And Doris, the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, B.A. 2 trips to the NBA Finals, led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully, with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
Here's Anthony, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Wagner in the high post. Good.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty?
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue to battle? He's answering in the affirmative.
How about that, gentlemen? MP showing off his hops with a stylish slam.
Here's Bamba. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bamba's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
MP, the pass to Bain. And here's Morant outside. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Look at the mechanics on Morant's shot. He can totally trust himself to hit the quick jumper.
They double him with MP. Anthony against Morant. Wagner outside. 5 on the clock. Over Bain. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
And Franz Wagner, one of the surprises of the 2021 rookie class. He had a great rookie campaign, one of a handful of terrific rookies.
That free throw, no good. And Wagner wasn't viewed as an exciting selection. He's been terrific, Grant.
B.A., you know, he finds ways to contribute each game. You knew he'd be a solid shooter out of the gate, but he also has a great touch in and around the paint to be a threat inside.
There's the steal, and the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray. Anthony's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Now, fans certainly used to the 3-ball flying from Cole Anthony. He is not shy, folks.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
At the 2018 Draft Combine, Mo Bamba measured a 7'10" wingspan, Doris.
Absolutely incredible to think that that broke the record for the longest that Rudy Gobert held. Now, how does that translate in the NBA? Well, it obviously is a help on the defensive end. Mo Bamba, a guy capable of covering so much area on the floor.
And so here is Orlando.
Oh, no, he did it!
Punch it home!
Well, I don't think the defender was anticipating that. MP with a highlight-worthy dribble move. Oh, my goodness, that was nice.
Here's Suggs. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
First free throw is good. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks is checked in.
I tell you, that shows how many repetitions MP has put in. The mid-range game is right there for him.
Outside Fultz. It's picked off. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Adams is checked in. Free throw good. MP.
There is nothing coaches like more than somebody you can count on. MP's trusted by his coaches, his teammates. They count on him to bring it every night.
Timeout called. The Magic. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Now here's Bamba, averaging around 6 a game. Anthony left side. Inside, and the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And so here is Orlando. Wagner left side.
MP knowing how important it is to keep pressure on the shooters. Nice job defensively.
In transition, the Magic on the run. And Anthony slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Prince with the bucket.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The Magic have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Magic's ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Anthony against Brooks. Anthony up top. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And your Grizzlies 50. The Magic 24. All right,
and with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. The players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA. I mean, 6'10", about 250, Banchero imposing his will inside.
Wagner against MP. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Franz Wagner.
Second personal foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for Memphis.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs from behind the arc.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Moran. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Prince has got 3 assists tonight. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see.
Oh, okay then.
MP putting in the work for his team right now. Foot on the gas pedal. He's cooking.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
The 3 from Banchero gets the 3 ball to go. Banchero's got 11.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer. Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
Oh my, he really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
And the Magic making a change here. Hampton's checked in, dives for it, and so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Grant, watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
To the middle. Knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. Lets it fly. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Prince has got 29.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Good, and the setup by Moran. Moran's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. 1:52 left in the third. And stolen by Moran. Pass to Adams. Jackson right side. MP outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his 1st foul of the game. And the impact of international players in the NBA. It's climbing dramatically. Doris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top 3 were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from.
Here's Banchero, defended by Jackson. Knocks it loose. Oh, Brooks with the steal. MP outside. Into the lane. Oh, MP throws it down.
Serving putting up plenty of intensity on the drive. MP just refusing to be denied.
Orlando is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
Looks like they'll cruise to the...
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Session 33 era por mí, claro que sí.
Piece of rap, piece of rap.